we're now going to show, like, how do you get money over to your MetaMask using Coinbase as a conduit for that? So how do you get ETH, right? Let's just go to the computer. Let's have you walk us through.
All right, let's do it. So we've officially set up our Coinbase account, and now we are going to, for the first time, purchase Ethereum.
Awesome.
So it's really important to make sure that you're denominating it in the right currency. It's showing the dollar sign, so we know that it's denominating in US dollar.
Great.
We're going to buy Ethereum and pay with USD cash.
Yeah, and so click that real quick because, you know, there's different options that you could have, right? Like if you already had money in your Coinbase account in something like Bitcoin or...
Totally. It'll pull up all of your linked accounts as well. So
yeah, okay,
I'm
so
actually not going to do
click that. Don't click that then. No.
So you can source it if you have like a linked bank account to fund from that location as well. Or if you're wanting to swap different currencies, you would actually need to do a convert. But
great.
So we're going to preview the buy now. So it's showing the amount of ETH you would purchase with that amount of USD. So 0.5. Showing pay with source is cash, price of ETH, which is going to fluctuate as we go through this transaction. The Coinbase account that I have waives the fee, but if you don't have an account that you're paying a subscription
I remember when
for,
I sent a bunch of ETH over with a trade that we're working on, and it was $9,000 in fees. I was like, screw you, Coinbase. And you're like, you should have Coinbase Pro.
Got it. Coinbase One. Yeah.
Yep. So you want to make sure that you have enough in your account to cover whatever fee is occurring. And then I'll show you your total balance. We're good with that information. So we're going to click buy now.
Ellipses bounce around for you.
Yep.
It shows successfully purchased. So you can X out of this. And it'll take a little bit of time for that. Actually, it'll show up immediate since you're doing it in Coinbase.
Right. But then sometimes, like, to have it leave Coinbase, you could have like 5 days before you could send it to something else versus maybe be able to trade inside of Coinbase.
Right. So if you're funding with a linked bank account, there might be some limitation as to what's available immediately, or it could take a bit of time.
Right. So you could wire money into Coinbase, which I've done before, or you can link it to a bank account, which sometimes they just have limits, and each day they give you more and more limits. So you might have a bigger transaction day one, but over time, and that could be frustrating when you're watching the crypto market move around quite a bit.
Totally.
Yeah.
So anything else here that people need to know?
Not from a purchasing perspective. This transaction was really simple. The next thing
we can move it over to MetaMask.
Yep. So the next thing we're going to do is click on up top here, the send receive, which pops up this box. We're going to send the 950, and again, it's denominated in USD, so that's what we're going to do. Click pay with Ethereum, and then we're going to go retrieve our MetaMask wallet address. So you're going to click on the extension puzzle piece, select your MetaMask, and then again, you would just click on this.
Copying it to the clipboard.
Copy to clipboard, and then paste it over here. We always triple check this and check it together. It's really important that you get the exact right address, that there's not a number or letter that's out of place or added or incorrect, because there's no way to retrieve the money if you send it
it's
to
lost
the wrong
in the
place.
ethers.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. There's no retrieving it.
So what we usually do is read off at least the beginning and end. And oftentimes when we're doing larger transactions, we're reading off the full number.
I've done where I've sent $50 before a large transaction and wait for that. Then when that goes through, or even $20, and then I do the full transaction afterwards.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We always, like, especially if we're doing a big transaction, we're doing a very small test amount.
Always.
And that could take some time to show up on the bigger transaction, so you just get to sweat it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one of the things that we'll actually show you is a way to track that on Etherscan.
Nice.
So that if you are sweating it, you can see how many block confirmations there have been. And
you can at least get an update.
Well, you guys know I got paid a Bitcoin once on an open dime, and they had to pierce a hole in the open dime looking thumb drive and then plug it in the computer, and I couldn't find the Bitcoin, and it was worth $44,000 at the time. I started watching YouTube videos like, I'm in trouble. There's a 17-year-old with a neon Transformers mask telling me how to get this thing off, you know? I think he was going by Crypto Unicorn 69. I was concerned. I'm here to tell you. But Good advice, and I found it.
Yes.
Yeah, I think just the important thing to know is check everything, and it will be scary the first time, and just, know what
As
you're
many
doing.
things are.
Yeah, know what you're doing, check it, and just be patient.
Yeah.
So I have my MetaMask open here. I'm going to read off the leading numbers and the ending numbers, so Ross can check it here.
Yep.
Okay, 0x036 are the leading, and I'm going to read the other ones in reverse order. The ending 45A0.
Yep. Good to go.
Cool.
Love it.
And then we're going
Measure
to
twice, cut once kind of thing.
So this is what we're sending. It's giving you a preview again just to make sure that you're doing what you intend. The USD dollar amount and then the ETH amount below, and all of the additional details. So no Coinbase fee because of my account, which you might experience on yours. There's a network fee. So making sure that we have the total amount to cover this transaction of $952.67, which we do. So send now. And what we're doing now is we have two-step authentication set up.
Which highly recommend.
Highly recommend 2FA.
Get your Authenticator app.
Yes, do not use SMS 2FA. That is very, very easy to get your stuff stolen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Google Authenticator app. Yep.
Yep. All right. So we've got 214162.
Sometimes you might even have to click an email after this too, right?
Sometimes, yep.
Depends on the size.
Yeah, that and security settings that you have as well. Yep.
All right, so we have the confirmation that it was sent, the amount, and to which wallets. We're going to click done. Let's come through here. So we're receiving it in MetaMask. So
oh wow, that was
already
fast.
showed
that
up.
was super fast.
Yeah, like as you open it, it's coming in. It was like perfect timing. Like we meant for that to happen.
Yeah.
That was great. That's not always the case. So there was not much sweating there. That was like instantaneous. And I think that's because there's not a lot of activity these days.
Yeah, we're at the time of the filming. Yep.
Yep.
Perfect.
All right.
Yep. So now you have your ETH on your MetaMask and you can officially be ready to purchase your first NFT.
There you go.
Hey, in time for change, there's so much going on, so many things happening. I recommend you comment if there's things you have questions on. But secondarily, to learn more about this digital economy, about new currencies, about a way that we can move things more efficiently or remove middlemen and connect better, well, check out another episode. Some of these are so practical that you could figure out exactly what to do to get a hardware wallet in the crypto space, or how to buy your first NFT, or why cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin might be a better standard than some of these other shit coins. Well, if you want to discover, go to the next Time for Change video now.